What do
Yeah.
you think is the state of usable digital communication in Australia today? Is it good?
Well, I'm an
Bad?
optimist. I'm an
Mhm.
optimist. And so I would say that if you had to be blind or if you had to be disabled,
Mm.
in some ways, you would have to say that this is the best time for that because we have so much accessible. We have so much adaptive technology that we didn't have 20 years ago, right? So
Yes.
things are better, I think, than they used to
Mm.
be. What worries me though is that because of that, perhaps to some extent, um, I think I think organizations are sometimes being let off the hook. And what I mean by that is that sometimes there's just a sense that, oh, yeah, well, people with disability have all this technology and they've got the NDIS. And so we don't have to worry,
Mm.
everything's all right. Now, I think that actually um, it is becoming less and less acceptable, especially, with the findings of the Disability Royal Commission and various other things. It is becoming less and less acceptable for communications to be digital communications to not be accessible. And
Mm.
so I think what's actually going to start to happen is that we're going to see a lot more pushback from people with disability when we don't have our access requirements met. But I do think that whilst the adaptive technology is improving, um, there is not enough attention being paid to the accessibility of websites, the accessibility of apps. There's a very near enough is good enough approach, I think, being taken to accessibility. And I think the onus is being, it continues to be, on people with disability to demonstrate why something is inaccessible, whereas in fact the onus needs to be on business to um, to demonstrate that something is. And I think
Mm.
if we could make that shift, and part of it is about repurposing our human rights legislation. It's not just about accessible communications. It's